Kenya, this is probably the funniest thing we see for the longest while. The teacher Kartelo. Boy, may I tell you, boy, Kenya fully Gaza. I'm sure if you tell Vybz that Kenya fully Gaza, you gonna answer like, I know. Check this.
Yo, Wagwan.
Wagwan teacher. Big up yourself, teacher.
Yo, big up on yourself. So today me want to teach you about the alphabet. Starting off with letter A. A stand for awo. Somebody say awo.
Awo.
B is for bombo clat. A lot of them say B for boy, but we not rate no boy. B is for bombo clat.
Bombo clat.
C is for clacks. And where you get a new clacks, the dad?
Which color that? Clacks. This are my clacks for the winter.
D is for dancehall. Cause a lot of get to you to make a life out of dancehall, so we rate dancehall. And we culture that.
Dancehall every day.
Let us pray.
That is it.
Father God.
Father
Look
God.
on the life we live in.
Look on it.
Do you see anything fi smile about?
No,
Father,
smile about.
me pray that you may keep wicked people far from
Keep
me.
them
far away. Cause if you don't keep them far away, me I go kill them.
I think Kenya and Jamaica have one thing in common, and this thing is let us talk about how they have this internal spirit of coming together and pushing for what they truly believe in, and this interconnection has been my thinking to this interconnection has been vindicated by the fact that I've seen some Kenyans, some Kenyans coming out. And they speak a very fluent patois, the Jamaican Patois. They really speak good Jamaican Patois. And I have a couple of videos here I'm going to play for you, and you'll see from this from this comedian who has made a lot of Jamaicans to react to his comic content on TikTok, and Jamaicans in the comment section have really been blown their minds. They're like, you know what, I didn't expect this. This is just a Kenyan young man, but he has a good command of the Jamaican Patois.
Yo, Wagwan.
Wagwan teacher. Big up yourself, teacher.
Yo, big up on yourself. So today me want to teach you about the alphabet. Starting off with letter A. A stand for awo. Somebody say awo.
Awo.
B is for bombo clat. A lot of them say B for boy, but we not rate no boy. B is for bombo clat.
Bombo clat.
C is for clacks. And where you get a new clacks, the dad?
Which color that? This are my clacks for the winter.
D is for dancehall. Cause a lot of get to you to make a life out of dancehall, so we rate dancehall. And we culture that.
Dancehall every day.
E is for east side.
East side.
Is it? Who that?
This one.
From today you're the prefect. F is for fully. You could have seen fully Gaza, fully Vendetta, fully Unruly, fully genocide. F is for fully.
Fully active.
G. Anybody want to take a guess what G stand for?
Gaza. Gully side.
Bully. You're not even ready for first grade. Anybody want to take a guess what G stand for?
Gangster. Galis.
That is it. G is for Galis.
Galis.
Yo, man, Galis. From today, you're the prefect. E is for east side.
East side.
Is it? Who that?
This one.
From today, you're the prefect. F is for fully. You could have seen fully Gaza, fully Vendetta, fully Unruly, fully genocide. F is for fully.
Fully active.
G. Anybody want to take a guess what G stand for?
Gaza. Gully side.
Bully. You're not even ready for first grade. Anybody want to take a guess what G stand for?
Gangster. Galis.
That is it. G is for Galis.
Galis.
Yo, man, Galis. From today, you're the prefect.
Father, me need money. Me need money for your house, money for your car, money for your clocks, money for whole heap of things. Remember that if you don't give me the money, me a go scam people.
Make them dollar. Big up
Father,
every scammer.
me need the girl them to come my way. Me need a wifey. Father, me need a wifey. Me need love. If you don't give me a wifey, me a go bleach me skin with the cake soap.
Yeah, me I tell you, me nah lie. Me I tell you the truth. I'm a Kenyan. Kenyan me born and grown. Kenyan me born and grow. See? I come from one part of Kenya when named Nairobi. I'm born and grow in a one garrison named Dandora. And that's where I grow from me a little picnic scene. But from me was little, me love listen to Jamaican music. Me love watch Jamaican artists a perform. Me love to watch Jamaican movie. And when me hear how Jamaicans attack, me go research, learn how to pronounce the words and everything. See? And that's when I learn the Jamaican accent and the Jamaican patois. See? But me not lie. I'm not a Jamaican. I'm a Kenyan. See? Respect.
Another thing I came to realize is that, you know, as a Kenyan who is doing Jamaican content, reacting to Jamaican content on YouTube, I came to realize there are so many things that are interconnected between Jamaicans and Kenyans. And first, look at our music. In Kenya, our music has we have beats that have been blended, or they have been sampled from dancehall music. And when you take a look at dancehall music originates from the Caribbean, especially from Jamaica. We really love reggae music, and let me tell you one thing. There is a radio station back here in Kenya called Ghetto Radio. Ghetto Radio plays reggae music from Monday to Monday, morning till evening, all through the night. You know, they play Jamaican music. And like, if you don't believe me, you're a Jamaican, come to Kenya, listen to Ghetto Radio, or you can just get the app on Play Store. I'm not doing an advert for them, but I think they have an app that is on Google Play Store or on Apple Store. You can download and you can listen to their shows. And people, the fans, the way they interact, they speak. They speak with this Jamaican accent, which like I might say like it's a little bit of Jamaican Patois, and you'll be like, yo, am I in a mini Jamaica? But yeah, you're not in a mini Jamaica, but you're in Kenya. And then let us talk about how our culture, like the Rastafarism. You'll find that Rastafari is much popular in Jamaica, and when you come to Kenya too, you'll find out that there is a lot of people who have embraced the Rastafari culture, you know. And you know, Rastafarism originated just somewhere up here in Ethiopia, and Ethiopia is just north of Kenya, so they are our neighbors. So it is nothing new when you find that some Kenyans also believe in Rastafarism. Talk about the connection between our musicians now. We have musicians from Jamaica who have come all the way to Kenya to do collabos. We have had a collabo between Alain and Unruly Paul. I think that is way back in 2016 or 2017. And then we've had collabos between Waire and Jamaican artists, you know. They have given us the best jams, the best of the best, you know. We've seen Conscience himself has been doing collabos. Even in a few days' time, he'll be releasing a collabo with one of our own from Kenya, a dancehall artist from Kenya. We call him Toxic Lyrical, and it is coming out. I think also Conscience has done a collabo with Diana. So when we talk about culture, religion, and music, you know, there are so many things that are intertwined, you know, between Kenya and Jamaica. And our resilience, the resilience you see in Jamaicans is the same resilience you see in Kenyans. Like the Kenyan Gen Zs have been pushing these things out there, you know. Like, it is mind blowing to see two countries in two different continents, like thousands of miles apart. These people having something like a shared identity, something in common that makes them thrive together. And the way that let me say about this. Growing up, I used to think that Jamaica was just a country in Africa, and maybe not far from Kenya. just because of its influence on us. Because growing up, I've seen my dad listening to reggae music, especially Bob Marley, and at some point I used to work as a radio presenter and I used to host a reggae show. Bro, tell me what I know most of these Jamaican reggae artists, from Bob Marley of the Wailers. We have we have so many artists that I fell in love with the music. You know, there are so many people, so many people. Like, Jamaica is just an amazing country, and it is it is in my bucket list, by the way. It is one of the countries that I'm looking forward to visit one day or someday in my life. And one of these days, maybe if not this year, next year, I'll plan a trip, a holiday, so that I can visit the famous beaches in Jamaica. Like, you know, Kenya and Jamaica, they have the same thing in common. You know, I come from the coast of Kenya, and I'm used to the beaches, so it is nothing new to me. But the way I see how Jamaica has been marketed online, like it's just something beautiful that I'd like to have a personal experience with. And then when we talk about politics, our politics too between Kenya and Jamaica, they are not that way different. Because talk about the opposition, you guys have one of the strongest oppositions, like the PNP, the People's National Party, and we also have one of the strongest oppositions in Africa, like the ODM party here, led by Raila Odinga, and the opposition in Jamaica is led by Mark Golding. So I think there are so many things that we have in Kenya, and there is something I saw online. People were arguing. I think it was about the matatu culture. You know, it was about the matatu culture, and you'll find out that there are so many the matatu culture is the minibus. It is a form of transport. These are the minibuses, and when you come to the city of Nairobi, you'll see a lot of minibuses which have been painted in Jamaican colors. Like, that's how serious and that's how deep Kenyans love Jamaican. So if you're a Jamaican out there, and you would really like to visit Kenya someday, kindly don't hesitate. Just come to Kenya. We love you. We want to have this good relationship with you, and I hope one day or someday, maybe our countries might even think of working or doing business together. You know, there are so many things that Jamaicans are doing. Like, for instance, I was reading about the coconut industry. You know, the palm wine industry. I was looking at the rice industry that is mostly being managed by the Indians in Jamaica, and to be honest, it is something that I'd like to see it being incorporated in our country. So if our government can work together, it will be something super great. So this video the idea of making this video is because how I've seen young Kenyans, especially Gen Zs, the youths, they have been out here speaking Patois, and I wish I could speak Patois, like Wagwanyo, you know, youth for youth. There is something going on whereby the youths are encouraged to support good governance and reject bad governance from the government. Like, you know, so there is this movement called youth, like ghetto youth, you know, in the yard, like youth for youth, like youth for youth. So it is something that I know it comes from Jamaica, and seeing it in Kenya, it's something big and something great. So I don't know what you think about this video, but if you're a Jamaican in the diaspora, you're Jamaican in Jamaica, you're a Jamaican in Kenya, you're a Kenyan in Kenya, you're a Kenyan in the diaspora, you're a Kenyan in Jamaica, kindly tell me what you think, and let us interact, let us become a family. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Turn on post notifications that every time I post a new video, you'll be the first person to get notified about my content. Subscribe so that we can become a family, and we can become a community together. Thank you for watching. That's been your boy Sam. Hope to see you in my next video. Peace out.